Most men panic when a woman pulls away. They start obsessing, overthinking, replaying every moment and every word, wondering where they went wrong. They look for signs, read her posts, stalk her stories, trying to find clues, hoping for any small signal that she still cares. But the harder you try to hold on, the faster she slips away, and the more invisible you become to her. You can't make someone value your presence while you're handing it out like a free sample. You can't make her miss you when you're still orbiting her, waiting for her to notice you, hoping she will change her mind. She doesn't miss you when you're still there, sending good morning texts, liking her pictures, waiting for her late night calls. She misses you when you vanish from her world without a trace. When you stop playing the role she quietly assigned you, that's when she starts to notice the emptiness where your energy used to be. Because whether she admitted it or not, she assigned you a role. The safe guy, the backup plan, the emotional support system she could lean on when she felt lonely, while she gave her attention to someone else. As long as you keep playing that role, she never truly feels your absence, and she never truly values your presence. The moment you step out of that role, everything changes. Not because you want to punish her, but because you finally understand your worth is not found in being her emotional crutch. You stop picking up every late-night call. You stop responding to every breadcrumb she sends your way. You stop jumping every time she says your name, and you stop being the man who makes himself available whenever it's convenient for her. Suddenly, she feels the shift, and it confuses her. She doesn't recognize you anymore, and for the first time, she's forced to see you differently. Asterisk, attraction is not about the words you send or the pictures you post. It's about the silent energy you carry, the frequency you walk around with, the focus in your eyes, and the calm in your spirit. Women can feel this energy even when you don't say a word. When your energy leans toward her, when you're constantly checking her stories, liking her photos, reacting to her updates, even if you never text her, she feels it. She feels your attention, your desire, your focus lingering around her, and it gives her a sense of power and security. She knows that no matter what she does, you are still there, waiting, orbiting her life, feeding her ego with your silent attention. The moment your energy shifts away from her, even if you're still silent, she notices. When you stop showing up where she expects you, when you stop reacting to her subtle invitations for attention, when you stop checking what she's doing or who she's with, your energy withdraws from her space. It's not about pretending you don't care. It's about truly not bending your focus toward her anymore, not making her the center of your emotional world, not seeking her validation to feel good about yourself. You start focusing on your mission, on your growth, on your life, and your vibe changes in a way she can sense without you saying a word. You become distant, not cold, but detached, aligned, and focused on your own goals. That energetic detachment is louder than silence and more powerful than words. She will feel the loss of your energy before she feels the loss of your words. She will sense the emptiness where your attention used to be, and it will disturb her in a way she can't fully explain, because your energy was a constant in her world, and now it's gone, leaving her to question why she lost it. Asterisk. Most guys let a breakup or a woman pulling away write their entire story. She leaves, and now you're in healing mode, making your entire identity revolve around her absence. You scroll endlessly looking for ways to get her back, hoping she sees you improving so she'll regret losing you. But what if you stopped letting her presence or absence decide who you are? What if she was just a chapter, not the whole plot? The moment you stop making her the center of your world and start moving with a mission, everything changes. You stop living in reaction to her silence, her distance, her choices. Instead, you begin to move with intention, with purpose, crafting a story that's yours alone, and she becomes a small part of your growth instead of the reason for it. You go to the gym not to get her attention, but because you respect your body. You build your business not to prove your worth to her, but because you refuse to live a life of mediocrity. You level up your mind because you value your own potential, not because you want her to notice. Quietly, your actions begin to rewrite the story she tells herself about you. She may not say it out loud, but she watches. She sees you showing up in life with discipline, sees you in new environments, hears about your glow up through friends, feels your energy shift in every silent interaction. She starts to question who you are now and wonders if she ever truly knew your worth when she had access to you. It's not loud, and it's not for social media. It's a quiet transformation that forces her to reconsider everything she assumed about you. That is when longing begins, not because you tried to trigger it, but because your life is moving forward with or without her, and she can feel it. Asterisk. There was a time when she could read you like an open book. She knew exactly what you felt through one late reply, one change in your tone, one look you gave her when you were together. That predictability gave her comfort and control. She could keep you close while keeping you at a distance, confident that you would always be there, easily decoded, always emotionally available to her whenever she needed reassurance or validation. But when you become unreadable, everything changes. You stop oversharing how you feel. You stop sending paragraphs trying to explain yourself. You stop reacting emotionally to her tests or silence. Your words become minimal, intentional, powerful. Your silence is no longer a tactic to get her attention. It becomes a reflection of your inner calm. She can no longer predict what you will do next, and that confusion begins to stir discomfort inside her. Now her mind starts to fill in the blanks with questions she can't answer. Is he over me? Is he talking to someone else? Why isn't he trying to fix things with me anymore? Every unanswered question creates a new tension inside her. The power dynamic shifts not because you're playing games, but because you are no longer emotionally interpretive or seeking to be understood by her. You are living your life on your terms without giving her the script to follow. That uncertainty becomes louder in her mind than any words you could ever say. It forces her to realize that she no longer has emotional access to you, and it unsettles her deeply. She starts to remember every moment you gave her attention, every message you used to send, every emotion you openly shared, and realizes those moments are gone. You've stopped being a page in her story she can turn whenever she pleases, and that's when she starts to truly miss what she no longer understands or controls. Asterisk. Some women keep men around not because they truly love them, but because they want the safety net, the emotional insurance, the backup plan they can lean on when the world feels cold. They may date other people, flirt, act like they've moved on, but deep down they expect you to remain in the background, ready to answer when they call, ready to comfort them when they feel lonely, ready to give them validation whenever they need it. They expect your energy to remain accessible, your presence to remain available, your attention to remain consistent, regardless of how they treat you or who else they entertain. But everything changes when you finally decide to shut that door completely, not with anger, not to prove a point, but because you respect yourself too much to be someone's safety net while they explore other options. You don't announce it. You don't explain it. You just quietly stop being available. You stop replying to the late-night "I miss you" texts. You stop being the man she can run back to when her other options fail. You stop letting her use your presence to soothe her loneliness. You become unavailable in a way that is calm and final, and that's when the panic sets in for her. She realizes that you are no longer an option, no longer a backup plan, no longer the man waiting for her to choose him. Your silence doesn't create curiosity anymore. It creates fear of loss. She starts to see your life moving forward without her, your energy glowing in rooms she can no longer enter, your peace growing in spaces she can no longer disturb. The glow-up becomes undeniable, not because you post about it, but because it radiates from you in your actions, your energy, your discipline, and your self-respect. She doesn't just miss who you were. She starts to miss who you are becoming, and she regrets not valuing you when she had the chance.